So if you like versatile lights, you have come to the right video, because today Godox has blessed us with this light right here. This is the ML80 bicolor video light from Godox, and this is a different type of light. So Godox actually reached out to me to do a review on a product of my choice, and when I looked through a lot of the products, a lot of the stuff was things that I have sold before. I almost picked the 200-watt video light, but I said, you know what? It's something about this ML80Bi. I haven't seen a light like this before. It almost looked like a camera to me. And I said, I need that. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and unbox this light here, and I'm going to go over some of the reviews, just put it together, just do just a little basic overview of this light. So let's go ahead and start with getting this light unboxed. And one thing I will say is this case right here is lovely. Very nice quality here by Godox. Now, I'm a little lazy with my camera setup. I have multiple cameras. The fact that I only have a camera here and a camera here and no overhead shot, like the video for that, because I could have seriously set up an overhead shot, but I did not. But this is what you can find in the box. It looks like we have our camera unit right here. We have the battery right here, as well as it almost looks like a lens, but I think this is some type of like diffuser, or not a diffuser, I'm sorry, some type of manipulator of some sorts of the light. Now, one thing I know about this light, just by doing some research, is that this light has its own mount. I'm not sure what the mount is called, but you know how like your normal video light would have like a Bowens mount attachment for the light. This light has its own mount, which could be a good and bad thing. So ideally, as you know, Godox will make their own attachments to go on the light, different diffusers, different things, like this thing I just showed you. There also is an attachment that you can adapt a Bowens mount onto the front. So not the biggest deal. I do like that they got their own thing going. That's good for them. But let's get into the light right here with this unboxing. Very first time I opened this as well. I've had it for like 2 to 3 weeks. Haven't done nothing with it. And this is the light right here. As you can see, this thing is very small, which means it is very portable. And this little dial right here, it reminds me of ISO. Like, I swear this thing is a camera in disguise. MLB, here we go. ML80Bi right there. This thing is like beautiful. It really is. It's good design here. I don't know, does this come off? Okay, maybe it does, maybe it does not. But let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep, there we go. Expose the light right there. Nice little case here. It's cute. It's a little cute little white light. But anyway, here we go with the battery right here. Like I said, first time I'm unboxing all of this stuff. This is the battery right here. One thing I will say, the feel of this, all this, light, the battery, this is a premium product here. One thing I know about the battery, there are a few different ways to power this thing. This is the standard battery that comes with it. You can also get a V-mount adapter to go on the back of this thing for about, I think, $16 or $17. And then they also have an NPF adapted, version, not of the battery, but NPF plate, where you can power this thing with 2 NPF batteries. I believe that one is $12. All affiliate links are going to be down below for Amazon for these products I'm speaking of. But like I said, man, these things feel pretty high quality. Boom. We got the battery on the back. And here we go. We're going to unbox this reflector here for the first time. And again, this thing has a little bulb in it. It actually looks like a camera lens to me. It even zooms, like, well, it looks like it zooms. So this is the package right here, man. Let me go ahead and take this off right there. Bow. Now tell me this doesn't look like a box style camera, like I'm about to film something. All right, so now that we have the full package put together here, I just saw some green lights on this thing. Was it showing me the battery? Okay, so I guess when you press this right here, it shows you the battery level. I don't know if you can see that. It's 4 dots here. 2 of them are illuminated, so it looks like we're about at 50% battery power. Let's see what else we got. Last two things in here. We have a USB-C to USB-C cable. I assume that is for charging. And then we also have a mount right here to go on a tripod. This will go into the quarter screw at the bottom. And then we can mount this thing on a tripod like so. So, you know, boom, boom, boom. There we go. I mean, this thing, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This thing feels sexy as hell in my hand. Before I cut this light on, let's go over some of the features of this light. So as I stated in the beginning of this video, this is a bicolor light. This thing goes from 2800 Kelvin all the way up to 6500 Kelvin. You know, you can match this light to match any other light, or if you wanna, you know, have this as some type of practical in the background, you can set it to any color temperature that you want to. It's wireless. You can control it with an app. As you can see, it is cable free, so you're not having like a power cord dangle across the scene. I can literally put this light on a tripod behind me right here, up in the air, and there will be no cords hanging down. So that is pretty cool as far as the design. This thing also has 11 FX effects. Just to go over some of those effects, which I'll show you later on in this video, you have a flash, you have lightning, you have cloudy, fire, fireworks, explosion, SOS, broken bulb, TV, candle, and electric welding effects to go with this light. And again, this is an 80-watt light, 29,600 lux. And lastly, this is a very light light. The bare light, just like without the lens or the reflector and the battery, this light weighs 1.14 pounds. And I believe with just the battery, it's about 2 pounds. This isn't more than 5 pounds in the setup. Probably not even 3 to 4 pounds at most. But like I said, a pound by itself, this light is very, very light, lightweight, cable free, works wirelessly. I think, as you know, before I even cut it on, like I said, the reason why I chose Godox to send me this light is because this is one of the most unique lighting just looks, setups, you know, as far as the possibilities for what I can do with something like this. It's greater than just your regular video light. And you know, just the fact that it's like, I like the color, the whiteness, the cleanness, the design, the finish, the feel. Everything about this light just feels premium. Let's see how it looks when we cut it on though. So I literally don't even know how to power this thing on. You're catching this in you know, 4K raw. I think this is the power button right here. Let's see what we got. I'm holding it. Okay, and okay. It's telling me to set my language. We're setting it to English, and boom. Okay, you see that? You see that? You see that? Okay, so right now we're at 50%. We're at 50%, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna kill my video light, which may kill my video light, but you know what? I'm gonna do this in real time. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna point it at the wall. As you see, that's how it looks on the wall. We're at 50%, 5,600 Kelvin. I love this side view because it almost looks like a box style camera. I feel like I got a black magic. I'm gonna cut this video light off in real time, man. We're gonna see what this thing looks like. Bow, here we go. All right, so we're at 50% brightness on this thing. And this reflector, I don't know whether to say it's zoomed out or zoomed in, but this reflector really isn't doing much. As you see, I got it turned all the way to the left. When I turn it to the right, it spreads just a little bit. So not a big fan of the reflector. Let me turn off this practical. Not a big fan of the reflector. It's not really doing much, if anything at all. Let's crank this thing down to, hold on here. Let's go down to 10%. Oop, I cut it off. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This is 1%. This is 1% on. And let's set it at 1%, and let's go to something a little warmer. Let's go to like 4,600 Kelvin. This is 1%. Literally 1% on this light. This light is very bright. This is 1%. As you can see, 1% on the wall, and then sorry. Here we go, but we're gonna take it up to 5%. Then we're gonna take it up to 10%. You already saw 50, let's go to 25%. This is 50% right here. We're gonna take it all the way to 75%. Let me turn this diffuser. As I said, this thing really only makes the center either a little bit more spread out or kind of like, you know, condensed in the middle. Not a big fan of that, but as you can see, this thing is pretty bright at 75%. And lastly, we have 100% right here. And wow, this thing is pretty bright. It will make an awesome like little hair light, you know, in addition, once I cut my other light back on, whoa, that's bright. But yeah, man, this is the brightness of the light. Now let's see, we got the mode button underneath the power button, and here are our different modes. We have our flash mode, which simulates flash. You can actually put the percentage of, I guess this is the percentage of the light. So I had it at 100%. So that is our flash mode. It's just basically flashing. This is lightning, like that. This is our lightning mode. Up next, we have our cloudy mode, which you can change the ratio as well. Or you can actually change the ratio and the speed of these effects. So broken bulb, and then with broken bulb, you can change, it looks like the color temperature and also the speed. So let's put that to 100. Yep, so we just got it moving faster. This is our broken bulb. So think about it. Let me cut this video light back on. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not gonna cut the video light back on. You can see the effects better. But think about this in the practicality of trying to make a scene. Like, and I know this isn't the first light that has video effects, right? But, you know, something like this, cordless, you know what I mean? Very portable. You can do a lot of different, like, you know, scenes and things like that. You know, TV. I don't really know what it's doing because it seems like it's just on. Oops, let me go back to TV. All right, it's at 50 speed on TV. Okay, I know what that, it's kind of like when you're watching TV and it changes scenes and the lighting changes. So say if I'm like this and the TV is supposed to be over here, it looks like the TV is on, like something's on right now. I get it, it's cool, you know what I mean? Candle, we all know candle. Candles just burn. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It almost looks like a candle sitting right there. I've never recorded a YouTube video like this, by the way, where it's just like completely dark. Don't dislike for this. I'm just trying to show you the effects here. And then we have fire, which I got the speed on 100. Kind of similar to candle a little bit, if you ask me. Well, it does look like something's on fire, I guess. Fireworks, we all know what that is. Woo! Okay, that's a little bit underwhelming for firework, I'm not gonna lie. Explosion, let's see what we got here. Okay, explosion, they have ember and speed as the setting. I haven't seen the light cut back on. Okay. Yeah, explosion is a little underwhelming also, if you ask me. And then we have welding and SOS. Welding, real quick, is this. And SOS should probably blink fast or something, yeah. SOS means somebody help me, right? And those are our video effects. Like I said, this thing will make an excellent hair light. I didn't actually show you guys how it looks when the mount is off. Not the mount, I'm sorry. This reflector adapter thingamajig is off. Basically, okay, you can change it to English every time. Not sure. Okay, well, yeah, this actually is better to me because I don't like how that thing made that little spotlight, you know, thingamajig in the middle where you can see the circle inside the circle. This now just makes it one solid light that I feel like it's just better. It's like a, you know, it's just one solid light. So again, there are other people that have made other videos that show more attachments. I'll link some attachments to this thing down below. But remember, if you have a Bowens mount, you can link, you can adapt any Bowens mount accessory to this. Again, Godox has their own mount on this thing. So I'm actually on Amazon right now, and I'm gonna just search Godox ML80Bi modifier, and there are a ton of things, different modifiers, a lot of things on here that look like camera lenses to me. They also have like soft boxes and other things like that, small ones. But again, this light isn't meant to be like your main key light. I mean, as bright as it is, you could use it as a key light because we all started on the SL60W, right? 60 watt light. This is 80 watts. So you could use this for a key light, especially depending on how lit you want your scene. So this light comes in at $229 for the capability that this light, you know, provides you with. The flexibility, the portability, all the abilities, right? You know, just the versatility that you can do, you know, the type of scenes you can set up with this light, the effects, the brightness, the quality, the premium, the design. I didn't even get into the silence of it. I didn't hear it at all. I think that this light is well worth it. Like I said, it's $229. And another thing is if you already own NPF batteries, getting that NPF battery adapter for the back for $12 is a no-brainer. I have a ton of those things where I can literally just adapt that on here. This battery runs out, boom, I'm ready to go. I can actually even use this for like weddings, reception lights, practical lights. You know, I'm trying to get more into my lighting bag because lighting is everything, man. Even more important than the cameras. I know a lot of people get caught up on the cameras, but lighting is everything. But I really love this design here, man. The fact that the way this thing reminds me of a camera. Like I said, it has Bluetooth. You can control it with your phone. Let me cut this thing down. Good gracious. But you can record it with control it with your phone. The cable-free design. One thing I didn't mention, you could also control this thing with DC power here. So there's also I believe, what is it? Let me cut this thing off. There's also a DC 20 volt down here where you can control this thing. You probably can even control it with USB-C. I don't know that, so don't quote me on that. I'm actually about to just go ahead and charge this thing because it's down to 1 bar. But that's where I'm going to leave it at for the Godox ML80Bi, man. Bi-color light, 2800 to 6500 Kelvin. I've never seen a light like this. I believe that the right person, the right filmmaker could fit something like this light in their workflow. $229 is not a price, and I'm sure now that they have their own mount, I'm not sure what they're calling this mount. I'm sure that yeah, they're gonna make more attachments and more things like that, like, you know, just to adapt to this light. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'll charge this later. Goodness. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video, man. What do you think about the Godox ML80Bi bi-color light? Do you have it? Are you interested in it? Do you want to know more about it? Have you used it? Tell me what you think about my first impressions of the light. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video as to what I am, it's got a text message, as to what I am using the light for, you know, in my filmmaking. But yeah, smash like on this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the light. Subscribe to this channel for more filmmaking tips, tools, whatever. All things filmmaking, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.